Hey everyone, Zero JD here with the XBLA Fans channel. I'm here to give you a quick taste of Please Don't Touch Anything. Right now, the controls are fairly simple. You look around with the left stick, look around with the right stick. You can zoom in with the right and the bumper. Essentially, all buttons zoom in. You reset with the Y button, which is right down here. And what started out is like this guy comes in and is like, "Hey, watch this while I run to the bathroom. Don't touch anything." So we can easily do that, right? Just kind of sit here, not really do anything. There's a big old button here. I've gotten a few of the endings. There's about 30, I believe. I've done a few different things. There's a lot of references to other games. There's a little radio here. I mean, the place is a little dirty. I could always clean up, but he asked me not to do anything. But yeah, this is not the game at all. The game is, of course, finding out what you can do with different stuff in here. This is one of the endings. We blew it all up. So, of course, that was one of the endings. I would get a little poster to hang up and everything will kind of go around. One of the things I unlocked here is like, hey, for anyone who knows the game, Papers, Please. Pick this up. This kind of guy shows here. I'm going to deny him going in. Giant gate goes up. That's kind of the whatever, and that unlocks this guy over here. But yeah, the point of this game is that you can find out all these different things you can do. So like, if I cleaned up all these things, I will get an ending. He'll be like, "Hey, thank you for coming. Thank you for doing all that." I've had to look up a few of them because they seem kind of arbitrary. It's really weird. There's one, I think, after like I'll show you a few of them, but a lot of the fun is actually discovering stuff for yourself. But here we go. And yeah,
hey, thanks for picking up all that trash. The station director would fire me on the spot if she saw what a mess this place was. Okay, I'll be back in a minute.
All right, then he's like, "Hey, yay," and I would get another one. So we're gonna hit Y here. So what we're gonna do now is, hey, let's just kind of hammer on this button and see what happens. Oh. I broke it. And then we're just going to reset it. Let's try something a little different this time. So I know that the code here is 3... No, it is not. It is not that. I believe it's 2 1 3 1 1 2. That's not that. Oh well, we don't know the code. Let's just keep going. Well, now we got a hammer. What are we gonna do with this hammer? So this game's kind of hard to do a real quick taste of because of, hey, half the fun is kind of finding out what's gonna happen and what's gonna kind of go on. So let's just kind of blow out one more here real quick that I know about. Grab this hammer. Let's hit this button, see what happens. Uh-oh. And now begins the game. Get him! And then now it's just this little mini game. And it's just gonna keep going. Earlier there was a Stanley Parable related one where I just kind of hammered on all the buttons continually. But some of them get like real crazy and like real deep. Pop him again. As you can see, the little blood trails reaching towards the reset switch. Keep going a little bit longer, and I don't want to do too many of these endings because some of them I know from the 2D version of this. Played way back on Steam. And then we gotta do this last one, and then bam. And then my little toys fall off, and then we get another little ending. That little ball ran. That happens. And there we go. Okay, so before we had this. So what we need to do is actually 3, 1, 2, 2, 1, 3, which then opens this, which we then flip to the left. And then this comes out, and then you have this black light with all this other crazy junk and all this insanity happening here. But if we do this in the reverse way, 3, 1, 2, 1, 3, slam this over to the left, put in 8008, we get this to show up, but then there's a floppy disk drive there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep hammering this. And this is a lot of trial and error and me just simply looking stuff up. So we're gonna pop that open. Then we're gonna take this disk, we're gonna put the disk in there, and then that happens. Yeah. Just blow up the city. But yeah, like 90% of this game is just seeing what happens, figuring stuff out for yourself, and then kind of looking up a guide once you don't really know what to do anymore. Oop, and I failed that. But I'm guessing like the same thing would be like, hey, you'd essentially have to do whatever. And of course, another simple one is, oop, do that. And then I believe it's this, 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 this. No, it's this, this. That happened. Then it goes counting down. And then the world flips upside down. But hey, that is Please Don't Touch Anything. I'm not going to go any further into this because, again, like I said, finding out like half of the stuff is half of the fun. Like, well, most of the fun is finding out crazy stuff. I will show you this though. Hamsters. I am ZeroJD. This is the XBLA Fans channel. This was Please Don't Touch Anything 3D. Thank you very much for watching. Check out our other videos. Leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment. It helps a lot. Most of the achievements for this game, for those who are curious, are unlocking the endings, doing things within a specific time. One of them is like to clean all this trash up in like 15 seconds. For those wondering, these little lights here are all the endings I've unlocked. And then I got posters and stuff like that. But I'm gonna take this hammer and I'm gonna hit that, and thank you again. Have a nice night. Bye.